Questionable hypotheticals. Hypotheticals are actually like crazy.
Guy that be pulling out the craziest hypotheticals and would you rathers, and I really like hypothetical questions because, you know, realistically it's never gonna happen.
I'm just thinking, what would you do if I got this tree, bent you over? Shut up! Shut up!
Looking at random internet hypotheticals on damn Reddit or something has high-key become one of my favorite pastime activities. A good hypothetical question, you know, gets me running for the day.
Would you rather be a hobo with a 5% chance of getting inherited by a rich guy, or be Hitler 2 years before the end of World War II?
Yeah, you can give it your best go. Yeah, and the hypothetical questions that people around me be asking, that would high-key get me prison time for even saying.
Would you rather the goat?
So I'ma just get questions from Reddit. First question.
Yo, there are some wild ass hypotheticals though. Like there's like the really normal one, like, you know, like there's an immortal snake, like you have like infinite money or some shit. But then there's like an immortal like snail that comes and tries to find you. There's that stuff, which is really low-key easy.
In front of you is 1,000 pills, and
Okay.
each one of these pills that you eat, you get $500,000 for eating.
Okay.
But one of these pills ain't like the others. You eat it and you instantly die. How many would you eat? Personally, I know myself. You know, people.
Honestly, 500K per pill. I'd eat probably 10 pills, get 5 million. It will set you up for life, Loki.
Say I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
No, they don't.
But I'm a bit of a risk taker. I'm coming out of this at least 100 millionaire. My greed might be my downfall, but you know, at least the death is instant. But hold on, 100 million at $500,000 a pill. Let's do some math there. 100 million divide 500,000. We get a total of 200 pills. Now, I'm not a tough kid. I'll admit to that. I can't swallow one pill without at least 3 liters of water.
200 pills, that's like a... What, are there 1,000 pills? That's like a 20% chance, bro. That's terrible.
So that might be a difficult challenge, but we're getting the 200 pills done nevertheless. Comment down below how many pills you would take.
That's a terrible idea.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to join my gift
You
card
take
giveaway.
5 pills?
I will be giving away a gift card sometime in the next 7,000 years. So stay tuned. Next question. You have to do one crime, but in doing that crime, you ensure that nobody
Okay.
does it again. Now this one is...
Oh, this one is clever. Think about it. You do a crime. Wait, do you get punished for the crime? If you get punished for the crime, but no one else can commit the crime, it's got to be... What is it called when you lie in court? Perjury? What is the consequence of perjury, though? The consequence of perjury is you could punish people up for up to 14 years in prison. That's in Canada. But in the US, it's up to 5 years in prison. Okay, low-key, like, I don't know if I want to do that, I'm going to be honest. What? I thought it was just a fine or some shit.
a question from hell.
I don't know if I do perjury then, if it's I have to spend 14 years in prison.
Would you, 1, choose to get rid of some of the worst, most disgusting crimes, but you yourself, you have
No, I wouldn't do murder or anything. That shit's, like, too hard.
to do that crime? For example, one of the most disgusting ones.
It rhymes with grape!
Yeah, I could not do that to one person, but then again, I don't want it to happen to
Yeah, not either.
anybody else. It's really like the trolley problem. You can choose to commit the crime / turn the lever, and in turn fuck up one person's shit, but save the majority. Yeah, I'ma just play it safe. I'ma sell a nigga some fake AirPods or something, get rid of scamming.
Is scamming even illegal, though? For that to be something... I don't think that's illegal.
Do not redeem it! Do not redeem it! Why are you redeeming
Because the guy in the post
Maybe there are some, like, bigger scams that are illegal, I guess.
said
But,
if
like,
you do this crime,
some small ones
you
are.
don't get immunity from it. If you get caught, you get caught. I do not need that shit on my name, bro. Nah, but Thanos can say this harder than me.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
But if you
So you should take the 14 years in prison and just, like, do perjury.
can, you know, quote unquote, take one for the team, props to you. But you know, as long as your intentions
I'd
are
be
right,
scared, but I
the
got you,
crime you
Jeff.
did, we can forgive you. I'm gonna move on from this so the YouTube police don't kill another one of my siblings. Next question. Now this next one is another money one, but I would high-key do it even without the money. $100,000, but you go back in time as your 10-year-old self with all your memories.
Okay.
Now I've been begging to be isekai'd since
No, I wouldn't... I wouldn't do that because... Then that would change, like, that would change me, you know what I mean? Like, if I go back with my memories, I know what's gonna happen. I'd be like, oh, I become friends with this guy, but then it'd be mad awkward because, like, I'd purposely try to become friends with him, you know what I mean? So it low-key changed reality, bro. Like, I low-key wouldn't do that.
I don't even know, but my ego tells me that I will take over the world. I don't really know how I'd do it though. I'll probably just run some crazy predictions or like force my parents to invest in Bitcoin. Or wait, maybe I'll wait right before COVID and warn people that it's happening, and then when it finally happens, they'll realize I'm actually the shit.
What? But what's the point of that? They think you're like a fortune teller?
Told you, bro. Are you serious? Told you, can I really rock?
But there is a very high chance that the lizard people that run the world will abduct me. Very high risk, but also a very high reward. But I feel like I could do it, you know? People around me say I'm the guy that can make it happen.
No, they don't.
But what I'll high-key do is I'll invent things before they were invented, right? Or like say ideas before somebody actually puts them into work. And then when they finally do, I'ma just scream till I get a cut. Best believe I'm the nigga that invented Fortnite. I'll be saying Haktua in 6-7 before the minds of the people can even comprehend it.
You gotta think you can win the lottery? But no. But you wouldn't win it.
It's a good chance
if you went back in time, you wouldn't win the. How would you win the lottery?
Timeline. But that will at least be
We're reacting to like questionable hypotheticals, like really whack
fun
ones.
to watch. And you know, I'll just be a smart ass 10-year-old. Actually, there's probably 10-year-olds smarter than me right now. But they don't have insights on Skibbity Toilet. So, you know, worst case scenario, I plagiarize music my way to the top. Even though I don't really know how to reproduce it, so it might sound a little off. But the main idea is still there. 100K USD a year, but you become naked for exactly 1 second at a random time.
Ooh.
Each month. Alright, now this one's tricky. A second is high.
I would do that. I would do that. You know why I'd do that? Because if dude, like, if you got caught on video, you think that's bad, but like, if there's a video camera of your clothes disappearing for a second and then coming back, everyone, you could just say that shit's AI'd, bro. Like, everyone, no one would think that shit's real.
Key longer than you think.
Because why would your clothes disappear for a second and come back? Like, how long
Let's
does a
demonstrate
second
on this labubu.
Oh, that's low-key long. If you're in public, that's low-key long as fuck.
Was high key quite some
People would
time.
stare.
And it was also 2 seconds, dickhead.
Okay, 2 seconds.
I feel like you could convince someone that they're just crazy, that you weren't actually naked for a second. But eventually you're just gonna have to give in, because after like the second, third time, it's...
If you're asleep 8 hours a day, that means you're asleep 1/3 for a month. So there's a 33% chance you'd be naked for a second in your sleep, right? Yeah, a lot of it would just happen in your sleep.
It's really like, come on, bro. And if
Like, Loki, how often are you in, like, a really public area throughout the day? Except, like, the gym, maybe. A restaurant would be weird as fuck. But no one has all eyes on you in that scenario. It's really only cameras you gotta worry about, and you could just say that shit's AI'd.
you get caught on camera, you're just cooked.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K.
Not even just the embarrassment of being naked, it's also like, how would you explain that? You would have some
What if you're
crazy
doing a
witch allegations
presentation?
on your name.
Then you're shit out for a second. Nice.
Release the witch. Release the witch.
And it's
No, but, like, bro, the presentation's 5 minutes long. The chance of that happening is so low. What if you're on the treadmill? Nice.
also just for 100K a year. So if you have the means to make that, you know, just get a job. Sign up for like 3 online courses. You can have that easy peasy, bro. Come on now. So final verdict, I'm just gonna have to pass on that one. Can I do that? Am I allowed to pass on hypotheticals, or do I just have to like say what I would do? If I was in this situation, I'll just have to say everybody else is insane and I'm the only one that's regular. You got video evidence, bro? That shit is AI, bro. Cut
Exactly.
it out.
Exactly. It's just AI.
This is the AI.
Next question. Chotomate.
25% chance of being naked in school? No. You're not in school 25% of the month.
That means wait in Japanese, by the
I
way.
guess it's time to show you how anime I can get.
I like to group up these next set of questions as specifically morality questions. These questions, if your heart is 3 sizes too small, they'll be pretty easy
morality,
to answer.
okay.
If not, they'll just have you questioning your character. I'm now realizing that I already did one, but my videos really have no structure, so just go with it. This first one I'll make pretty easy to answer. Would you, yes you fuck nigga, rob a bank if you knew there was a 0% chance of being caught
No.
or causing someone injury?
No.
Well, I know my answer.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Where the question of morality is here is, you know, you're still stealing from the bank. And in a way, you could also argue that you're stealing directly from people. But they're
No, but you're not stealing directly from people.
probably
Because
insured
banks, like,
or something.
share
Nobody's
people's
gonna
money or
miss
some
that
shit.
money. On the alignment chart, I'd put this at like chaotic neutral maybe. It's definitely not evil, but you can see where the wrong is. Okay, so this next one is kind of a mouthful, so stay with me. Each person in the world is ranked by wealth. The wealthiest is number 1 and the poorest is 8 billion and something. You may pick a number and push the button. That person will die and you get that much amount of money.
Okay.
This question implies that billionaires just have no soul and just need to die, which I high-key agree with. Not completely with the needing to die bit, but, you know, probably a little more than some poor people. But I
Get
don't
the money
see why
that, like, they're ranked? Wait, what?
Okay, so this next one is kind of a mouthful, so stay with me. Each person in the world is ranked by wealth. The wealthiest is number 1 and the poorest is 8 billion and something. You may pick a number and push the button. That person will die and you get that much amount of money.
Like, you get their wealth?
This question implies that billionaires just
Okay.
have no soul and they just need to die, which I high-key agree with. Not completely with the
I don't
needing to
get
die
this
bit, but, you know, probably a
Is it you get their wealth or you get the rank that they're in? I think the
little
rank.
more than some poor people. But I don't see why I have to kill somebody but not gain anything from it, you know what I'm saying? If you are the poorest nigga in the world, that is just shit RNG, bro. But I'm sorry, little bro, your sacrifice is gonna go a long way though. I'll donate to the poor people. On the alignment chart, I'll put this at lawful evil. No, because you kind of do have to choose somebody. And if we do deep it, the poorest person is probably an infant. But nobody pays me to do all that thinking. So, a homeless person asks you to check their lotto ticket to see if they've won. They did. What is the next step of the operation?
If a homeless person.
Now, I think
said
this
to
is
check
straight
their
up just a
lottery.
trap, bro. I'd start looking for the hidden cameras, everything. I swear to you, if I took that ticket and I saw that nigga from What Would You Do?
I'm joking, Jonas. This is what would you do?
Everybody's
The TV
getting boomed. High key in fear of being set up, I'd give him the ticket. But nah, I'm a good guy, so I'd give him the ticket anyways. Okay, and our last question of the night. Would you rather $1 million or a box with everything you've ever lost? Give me the box. I want the box. Give me the box.
Probably just $1 million. Nah, that was a good video though. That was a good video, guys. That was a good watch.